Welcome on back, everybody, to a semi-new series, mini-series maybe. We might do a video or two on this topic as suggested. The power or lack thereof of hermit mode. You see why we're going to do one or two? Because there's some pros, there's some cons. Let's go ahead and look at the pros first. See you here in a moment. Welcome on back, everybody, to another episode of Sitting Down with Soul Writer. My name is Jenna. I am your soul writer, author of sci-fi, fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. Don't forget to check the description box below, and of course, like, comment, share, subscribe, bring a friend. We do have some enrollments going on for Bardic Empathy with Soul Bard Academy at current, and well, I'm also going to be at Fright Reads Book Fest in Maryland this weekend and a couple other events around the Hagerstown area in the next few weeks, so check out my schedule as well, virtually and in person. So, what are some of the positive sides to becoming a hermit? We're going to go through 3 in this video for the pros and 3 in the next video for the cons. So, for some of the pros, number 1, over my hermit mode journey in the last year and a half, 2 years, I've developed a much more appropriate to my current age vision of self-awareness. And this has largely come into me going, I'm not 20-something anymore. Some of you are going, I felt that. So I'm at the threshold at 38 of going into my 40s in the next couple of years. And I'm going, I have to admit that I am a decade older and I need more time to take care of me, my body, and my life. Because I just don't move as fast as I used to. Is probably a thing a lot of you are thinking right now. And just getting aware physically of what my body can do again. And also getting aware socially of my limits. I am naturally a very introverted person, and some of you who know me outside of YouTube are like, yeah, we know. We got that memo hard the last 2 years, Jenna. And I always used to be, like, literally, there are people who I graduated with from high school 20 years ago who don't remember me until I say, I was this kid in blah, blah, blah class who never spoke. Oh, that's you? And you run a YouTube channel now? Is normally the response I get. I kid you not. People are shocked when they find out I'm a former teacher. Same reason. You could handle standing out of a room in front of everybody else. You didn't hardly say a word unless you had to. Or it was with your friends because, well, I was the merry misfit nerd who was in with the honors kids full of super affluent athletes, cheerleaders, and people who definitely were not my parents' socioeconomic grade of things. So I've also had to become more self-aware of the fact that I've changed a lot in the last couple of years alone. Like, as my business has grown. I found my first Kanban board for HB90 from like 2022-ish? 2021, 2022, somewhere in there. And I was like, oh my god, I had so few stickies! I had so few stickies, and I'm like, oh my god, y'all, there's a reason why I decided to try and go to a dry erase board. I saved all of my stickies. This is 3 years, almost, completely. 3 years worth of quarters, so whatever 12 times 3 is, because I can't math right now. But yes, that many quarters worth of stickies here, and I'm going, I filled up a cat treat container. I want to do this for the rest of my life. I was trying to find a little bit more friendly way this year that, environmental friendliness applied, and nope. Anyway, tangent. But, yeah. So I'm more self-aware about things I can accomplish in my own time. Some of us forget that there is a natural birthing process, kind of, with creativity, and some of that is just you and the page and your characters. And getting used to being comfortable in my own skin, in my own brain, in healthy ways again, has been a journey this year. And if you felt that, give us some hearts down below for sure. And of course, the third way, it definitely made me turn off my inner critic as a ripple effect of A and B, we get to C. Thank you, Pythagoras. Your theorem even works here, okay? Because we're going to square it and make it solid. And I really have been coming up against my inner critic in ugly ways the last 6 months. Like, I've been walking around undoing years of telling myself I'm a horrible person. Yeah. When in reality, I'm undoing my people-pleasing tendencies to overgive and overdo and overwork. So, yeah, reclaiming that getting my inner critic to just turn down its rock concert quite several decibels has been definitely a side effect, ripple effect that is a positive. However, we will find out in the negatives just how loud that concert can be. See you in the next one. And if you need a hug, I'm right here always, and welcome to my table. We'll get through this together, because now more than ever, no matter your story, you're living in this era of writing what you're writing when you were meant to be writing it for a reason. Dang it.